The hotel ballroom shimmered beneath the golden glow of crystal chandeliers. It was a kind of space where success was measured in confident smiles and the price of the wine you sipped. Tonight was meant to celebrate us. My promotion, my achievement, the night I had long pictured sharing with the woman I loved. Olivia entered, wrapped in a deep emerald gown that drew every eye. She looked stunning, poised, radiant, like she had claimed the room as her own. But the pride she carried wasn't for me. It belonged entirely to herself, as if she had already decided she was the center of attention, leaving our partnership behind. At first, she played the part of the devoted wife, smiling at my side, whispering congratulations, holding my arm while board members shook mine. But gradually, like wax melting into shadows, she drifted away. I found her at the bar, laughing too loudly at a joke from her boss, Carter, a man who carried himself as if every woman belonged in his orbit. Her fingers brushed his sleeve with a casual precision, glancing back now and then to check if I was watching. She wanted me to burn, to feel jealousy choke me. And yet I stayed calm. I greeted colleagues, accepted congratulations, raised my glass to toast, all while my eyes noted everything. The way he tucked her hair behind her ear, the way she didn't recoil when he leaned closer, the whispers that rippled through the crowd, waiting for a reaction I refused to give. Because something inside me had shifted. The ache was gone, replaced by observation. That was the moment I understood. This wasn't a slip or a mistake. It was a pattern. She craved attention more than loyalty, applause more than respect. When she finally returned, there was a strut in her step, like an actress leaving a stage. Her champagne glass tilted loosely in her hand, her lips curved in a smug, self-satisfied smile. "You look upset," she said, loud enough for those nearby to hear. "Jealous?" Really, the room hushed, as though someone had cut the music with a knife. People leaned in subtly, pretending not to watch, but every ear was tuned for drama. I met her gaze, steady, unshaken. No trembling, no rage, just a calm finality inside me. "Jealous?" I murmured, taking a deliberate sip of my drink. "No, I'm done with you." Time seemed to pause. Even the violinist froze mid-note. Her smile faltered. The champagne glass in her hand stopped its tilt. For the first time that night, she didn't know what to say. She blinked, tried to reset her expression, but nothing came. A nervous, thin laugh escaped. "Stop being dramatic," she stammered. "You're overreacting." It was harmless fun. I didn't argue. I didn't shout. I slid my wedding ring across the table between us. The metallic clink echoed louder than any words could. "You wanted an audience tonight," I said softly. "Now you have one, and they're seeing exactly why I won't be your husband anymore." Carter, her confident boss, froze, hands in pockets, eyes darting everywhere but toward us. Colleagues feigned interest in phones, drinks, idle conversations, but their gaze kept returning. Olivia wasn't the polished, charming wife they knew. She was a woman publicly abandoned by the man she thought she could humiliate. I stood, turned, and walked away. No yelling, no tears, just steady, deliberate footsteps across the marble floor, carrying the weight and freedom of finality. Olivia chased me, her heels clacking violently. "Wait, over a joke? You're really leaving?" Her voice cracked, stripped of pride, coated in panic. I kept walking until we reached the hallway. I stopped, calm as stone. "No," I said, "I'm leaving because I deserve a wife who respects me, not someone who treats our marriage like a performance." Her eyes widened, not with sorrow, but with fear. She reached for my arm, and I stepped back. Even her fingers seemed to freeze midair. "Don't," I said quietly. "The show is over. I won't be part of it anymore." Outside, the night air was sharp and clean, almost honest. I got into my car and, for the first time in months, maybe years, felt peace. No more wondering if I was enough. No more ignoring the subtle disrespect. No more performing for a woman who never valued me. Just silence. Inside the ballroom, she returned to a space that no longer applauded her. People no longer saw a confident wife. They saw unease behind shaky smiles, mascara smudged by anxious tears. Her boss kept his distance. Friends whispered behind manicured hands. And she stood alone, exposed, just as she had made me feel for months. Our marriage didn't end in chaos. It ended in silence, cold, undeniable, irreversible, not with shouts or broken things, but with a single calm sentence and a ring left on a table. And in that silence, she finally understood what losing everything truly meant.